Hello, Elena.
How are you?
I'm very well. So, question.
Yes.
Does your husband like ribs?
He loves ribs.
All right, so this recipe I always make
Yeah.
for a date if I can't be bothered cooking because it looks really impressive.
Yes.
So we're gonna do that. Really quick marinade for the ribs. I'm just got some red chili. I'm just gonna give it a quick chop. It's gonna be quite hot, but I kind of like it like that.
Absolutely. Bit of heat, eating with your hands.
Yep.
I see why this is date material.
It's fun, it's fun. A little bit of garlic, some onion powder, you know, my favorite.
Uh-huh.
Some brown sugar, you know, that's what makes it really sticky and really
Excellent.
caramelized. Yum. We've got some garlic powder and I'm doubling it up, but
Excellent.
it just comes through. It's just so
Absolutely.
delicious. Some ginger. I love my ginger. And also, because I'm with you today, I thought instead of soy, we're gonna use tamari, just so you can have some of this.
This makes up for the other dishes that I can't eat.
I've got some vinegar here. And then I heard that you made some pickled onions.
So you'll notice that they've sort of expanded as they've been pickling, which makes it a little harder for them to come out of the jar because that pickling liquid goes in between each of the layers.
So beautiful though. So I just need probably just one because they're a nice size.
Yeah.
And then we're going to top it up with a little bit of water just to loosen the whole mixture up. Not too. I'm not going to use it all. I'm going to see how it goes. Could you give that a quick
that it?
whiz for me, please?
Let me press your buttons, Carl.
That's looking good.
More than that?
Just can I have a quick squeeze?
Is that to your liking,
Just
sir?
a little bit more, please.
Bit
Just
more?
a little bit more. So we don't want it to become fully like liquid. We want a little bit of texture in there, but not too chunky either.
Okay.
So the marinade is whizzed up perfectly. Thank you so much.
try.
Really simple. I've got my baby back rib here. Really excited. We're gonna just pour this over the top, just about a quarter of the mixture.
Okay.
And then if I could please have the tongs from you, I'm just gonna flip it over.
So using pork ribs today, could you use any other protein or this works particularly well with pork?
This works really, really well with pork, but if you don't eat pork, you can use lamb, you can use beef. Like,
Ooh,
it's just gonna
excellent.
be
Love a
delicious.
versatile recipe.
Yeah. So basically, this is all done. I'm just gonna pop it into the oven at 150 at probably an hour and a half
Okay.
to 2 hours.
Lovely.
Depending on really the size of your pork rack.
Excellent.
So what I'm doing now is I've got the other half of the marinade here reserved, and I'm just gonna put it into a pot. I'm gonna cook it off just so that like all of those aromatics, when they get heat to them, they kind of start to infuse, and like the caramelization of the sugar is really delicious as well. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the sauce to cook for about two minutes or so, 2 to
Okay.
3 minutes. That's all it needs. It'll start to get a little bit thicker,
Okay.
and then we're gonna lather it on top of the ribs right at the end under a grill. All right, so our ribs have been in the oven for an hour and 45 minutes. They're looking gorgeous. It's time to put...
Torturing me is what they've been doing. You can just smell them the whole time.
and can you see the rest of the marinade I cooked off for about 4 minutes and it's gotten really jammy.
Really jammy. That's gorgeous.
Yeah, so that just kind of goes over the top of the ribs for a quick little base.
Flavor, flavor, flavor.
Flavor, flavor, flavor. I'm just gonna use this just to spread him out. And now I'm gonna put it back into the oven under the grill as high as you can for about 4 to 5 minutes. So let's get started on the salad.
How can I help you?
Could you please do little ribbons of that cucumber for me? I've got a plate full of beautiful herbs here. So I've got some mint, which goes straight in, some Vietnamese mint, some coriander, and then some crunchiness that comes from our bean sprouts. So basically what I'm doing is giving it a quick toss. And while that's happening over there, I'm also gonna slice a lime in half. We're gonna use the lime juice as kind of a little bit of a dressing.
Excellent.
All right, so all of these beautiful cucumber ribbons are going into the bowl with that kind of herby salad. Could I have a pinch of salt, please?
Pinch of salt.
Everything is so much better with just a little pinch of salt. This kind of helps like get
Oh.
the... Yeah, you can smell it, can't you?
The mint hitting the cucumber.
Yeah.
It's alive.
Now a squeeze of this lime, just right over.
That's going to offer so much palate relief in between the ribs.
So that's looking beautiful. And the reason that I actually didn't mix this salad before is that you don't want all of those herbs to kind of become too soggy.
Okay.
You kind of want to just hit it with that acidity just before serving so that
Okay.
it kind of still keeps its shape.
Nice.
Yeah. They're looking perfect. They've had a quick blast just under the grill for about 5 minutes, they can come, oh, look how soft they are. They're gonna come straight out onto our little board here.
Do you want them on there?
Yeah,
I wasn't sure if you wanted to cut them up.
Yeah. I'm gonna chop them on the board.
Ah, lovely.
So that there is my soy and chili sticky pork ribs.